Black holes, gravitationally collapsed objects, the unspoken holy grail of astrophysics, that exotic locus in space from which not even light can escape. The theory of general relativity describes these objects of very compact mass that could deform time itself. We have seen the images, and thanks to the work of theoretical physicists and the minds that create science fiction, we are familiar with the lore of the fantastical. Numerous are the artistic interpretations, the radio telescope images pixelated into abstraction. There are endless technical diagrams and computer renderings. These objects can be very small or of massive stellar proportion. Each image depicts a place of great power, beauty, and insanity, yet a principled insanity, principles championed by Albert Einstein, Carl Schwarzschild, Subramanian Chandrasekhar, and Stephen Hawking. The first modern application of the theory of relativity defining black holes was done by Carl Schwarzschild in 1916, but it wasn't considered much more than a mathematical curiosity until the discovery of neutron stars and pulsars in the 1960s. Many of the images depicting a star's mass being absorbed by another celestial body are actually depictions of neutron stars dense enough to form black holes. Neutron stars are stellar remnants, which are quite possibly results of the gravitational collapse of massive stars during supernova. Pulsars are highly magnetic, rotating neutron stars that emit beams of electromagnetic radiation. Many scientists believe that where there are neutron stars, there are quite possibly black holes. Could these places of extraordinary physical circumstance, these places of power, beauty, and insanity, also represent the only modern hope of mankind's greatest of aspirations? Carl Schwarzschild's work gives us the Schwarzschild radius, the point that some of the terms in Einstein's equations, such as space-time curvature, become infinite, a mathematical singularity. American theoretical physicist Robert Oppenheimer, known for his involvement with the Manhattan Project as the father of the atomic bomb, described the singularity at the Schwarzschild radius or event horizon as a boundary to a bubble where time stopped. To acknowledge the gravitationally collapsed object is almost like acknowledging that a physical doorway to forever exist, that to gain the experience of eternity is attainable merely by being in the right place at the right time. The black hole may be the only physical circumstance we have been able to conceive of in which infinity or eternity is possible. A place that time may no longer be relevant. A place where the future and the present may be one perpetual state of being. Gravitational time dilation is the key feature that makes the black hole so important to scientists. The effect of gravitational time dilation is not an exotic manipulation of empty variables on a chalkboard. We have experienced it here on Earth, mostly in childhood. By the time most of us were 12 or so, we understood that there were varying experiences in riding the ponies rotating along a carousel's hub, and the faster ones snarling forward near its outermost radius. Time passes at different rates when a difference in gravitational potential is present. Centrifugal force furnished us with a variance in our inertial mass by influencing our typical G load, or gravitational mass experience. The gravitationally collapsed object has a mass that is largely disproportionate to size. Einstein's theory of general relativity predicts that the presence of such mass deforms space-time around it. Clocks near a black hole appear to tick at a slower rate than those further away. Anything falling into a black hole appears to slow down and take an infinite time to reach and pass the event horizon. Could a future life arc on a trajectory to the event horizon of a black hole take an infinite voyage? Could its passengers experience even a small span of eternity? Beyond the possibility of experiencing the paradoxical, some scientists extend their theories to include the possibility of entering a black hole and traveling along a closed time-like curve, a CTC. A CTC is an endless loop in which it may be possible to go back in time and perpetually re-experience life along the same span. This would satisfy the same human yearning for the infinite. You could start your life over and over, living a different path each time, which may be more satisfying than an extension of the same path. There are countless depictions of the black hole, just as there are of Jesus, Buddha, Mohammed, or any image of divine hope. Imagine traveling to one of the most exotic and beautiful places in the universe and staying there forever. It seems more theological promise than cosmological coup. Newest information from exploratory deep space probes like Chandra give us views and clues to supermassive star collapse, the struggle between gravity and energy hashed out by pulsars, quasars, neutron stars, and other celestials. The cosmic conjecture from astrotheorists sounds like ancient Greek mythology with its burgeoning gods and demigods. Current studies based on Hubble images of what is believed to be a black hole-powered quasar, 5 billion light-years from Earth, suggest that supermassive black holes spewing jets of gas and highly energized particles promote star formation at an amazing rate, building new galaxies. Conversely, a celestial mass or star entering a black hole, in theory, is crushed to infinite density. It seems we are expected to have faith in the existence of yet another unseen, almighty creator and destroyer. Amongst the current community of theoretical astrophysicists, there is a growing belief that there is a supermassive black hole at the center of our own Milky Way galaxy. Will these scientists help usher in a new mathematical theology, or will humanity revisit something similar to the primitive pre-monotheistic era when man worshipped the most powerful things that could be seen that had an effect on life? Sun worshipping may have lapsed from belief when mankind accepted that our sun was just one of trillions with seemingly very little command over the rest of the cosmos. Are we now looking farther away via radio telescopes and deep space probes to bigger and more powerful celestial phenomenon as creators or prime movers of the universe? It would not be far from Einstein's alignment with thinkers like Baruch de Spinoza, who viewed God as nature. Could a new black hole deity become a vision of hope for the seekers of eternity? The black hole is the afterlife of a star, and at the center of this dead star mass, infinity is implicit. Will the new seekers of the never-ending experience flock to the event horizon? Will the astrophysicists become the influential clerics of a new movement for eternal lifetimes through travel into a black hole's event horizon? Will the black hole become the new symbol for all mankind's hopes?
Destiny yields this sublime entropy, yet the end of time is a place. The end of dreams is the end of movement. At the end of every descent, we experience stillness. Yet this entropy carries on